Here! Come on! For me, huh? This, for me, please. Huh? Let's go. Hurry!
Misak! Misak Petrosian! Wait! Misak! Which one of you is Misak Petrosian?
Me. What do you want?
I've been looking for you. I'm from San Francisco.
This road does not belong to the railroad. It belongs to the state of California. Permission to pass, not revocable at any time. I say that right, son?
You told them right, Pa.
We are going over that pass. Nobody is going to stop us. Nobody. Now, once again.
Great Adventure, brought to you by Crest, tested and proved effective against cavities, and Vigrant, that helps something like a spark plug.
The year 1907 is a good one for the farmers of the great California Valley. Most of them are immigrants from Italy, Greece, and Turkey. For these new Americans, this year brings a bumper crop and a rich harvest. Now, with the hard work over, it is time to celebrate.
Where are the Mercers, huh?
Don't worry, they'll be
No,
here.
these crazy Americans. Don't they know when the meat is ready, you must eat it. That is it.
Mr. Mercer!
Hey, Mr. Mercer, over here, huh?
Is the shish
Hey,
kebab
perfect,
any good?
perfect.
I don't think I put enough spice.
Perfect. Yeah. Huh? All right. Mr. Mercer, the shish kebab tastes so good you're going to bite your fingers, huh? Sit down. Come on.
Look, put this in the cover to keep it cool.
Right. Here, have some wine, huh? How your grapes, huh?
All cut and drying.
Right. I never see such muscat. 3 boxes, 1 vine. Boy, the weather keep like this, huh? Gonna have raisins in 2 weeks.
I just hate to think of the prices.
Prices? Well, we got a good year here. We got a good crop. We get a good price. I feel it in my bones, huh? This year, we sing.
Pa!
Here, wait. Get dry. You're too cold, huh?
Pa!
What?
Look what I brought up from the bottom.
My kid, huh? Hey, get out of there. Go get dressed, then you eat, huh? Go, huh? Come on.
I told you before, it needs more spice.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Pa! There's a man over there buying raisins.
Step right over here, gentlemen. Don't be bashful. I'm buying raisins. Big ones, fat ones, little ones, anything you've got. You know who that is?
Oh.
He's the buyer from San Francisco. The raisins ain't even off the ground. He's already bidden.
You hear how much he offered?
I heard him say 6 cents a pound.
6 cents a pound.
What'd I tell you, huh? What'd I tell you?
You won't have to ask me twice. I'm selling.
No, you go get dressed, huh? Mr. Mercer, my good friend, my good neighbor. If he offers 6 cents a pound now, how much are you gonna offer later?
The man would have to be crazy to turn down 6 cents a pound.
Marik, did you hear 6 cents a pound?
Isn't your husband going to sell?
I hear you're buying. That's right. I hear you're paying 6 cents a pound.
That's the price laid down on the docks in San Francisco.
You've got a deal. I have close to 6 tons.
I'll take all you've got. Drop around the Fresno Hotel tomorrow and I'll give you a contract. Hey, this is you see, if you can just so you can get...
He's buying right and left. He just bought out my whole crop. You better get over there.
I think I wait.
You mean you're gonna let him go without selling?
The price is going higher, huh?
You're crazy.
You see how crazy I am.
Elisa, talk at your husband. He has no wings. He's trying to fly.
Hey, Lisa. All his life, a man waits. Always next year. This is our year. I feel it in my bones, huh? By golly, I'm hungry. Come on, everybody, we eat, huh?
Kilos, loading.
Stop it! They're like two young roosters you're fighting. What for?
He said you're crazy. He said you're gonna make us starve to death.
He don't say I'm crazy. His papa say I'm crazy.
Sure, that's right. I said it. And I was right. You're stubborn crazy. 10 cents a pound.
Mr. Mercer, when I get 10 cents a pound for my raisins, you know what you are going to do? Huh? Mr. Mercer, my beautiful, wonderful neighbor and friend, you're going to walk under my mustache, huh?
For people of the California Valley, this is a memorable year. The year they've been waiting for. The chance to pay their debts, to put money in the bank. From world markets stirred by unforeseen events came a demand that drove the price of raisins from 5 to 6 to 8 and finally to 10 cents a pound laid on the dock in San Francisco.
Here. Wear your hat. The sun will burn you.
I'm all right, Ma.
Do like your mother tells you, huh?
Me suck. You always expect so much. And you get very angry when you get disappointed.
Well, Mr. Bailey, he telling himself 10 cents a pound. Si, you hear him. Tell your mother.
He said 10 cents a pound, Ma.
Tonight when I come home, pockets full of gold, huh?
Be happy if they are half full.
2 more trips. And tonight we will sit around the table counting the money, huh? Do you know what that money will do for us? How many times you've gone to town with an empty purse, huh? No more! You. How long you scratched to save a few pennies? No more. This year, we start to live like Americansis, huh? Poor thing. Hey!
more than double.
That's right.
Pretty steep, isn't it? It's the highest I've ever seen. They don't leave much for the farmer, do they? Think they'll stand still for it?
What else can they do?
Come on, me sock. I'll figure this out and pay you.
Already my palms are itching, huh? Hey, Mr. Mercer, my good neighbor. I say you would walk under my mustache, huh? See, it is ready, huh? Hey, what's so sad? Wait, I tell him, wait, the price is going up. But now he's got us up. Now the price is up. No raisins to sell? Long face. Don't you worry, Mr. Mercer. When your family is starving, Miss Ock will feed them. Why is everybody so sad, huh? Oh, maybe you don't get the price that Pedrosian and Son get, huh? But you get good money, too.
All right, me sock. It figures out 4,822 pounds.
10 cents a pound, huh?
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80. And there you are. $284.02.
$284?
That's right. You brought in 4,822 pounds of raisins.
Say. £4,822, 10 cents a pound. What is that?
$482.20.
How much is that?
$284.02.
My son, he figured in his head. He make a mistake, huh?
No, he figured right. But he didn't take out the freight charge.
Freight charges.
The price is 10 cents laid on the Embarcadero in San Francisco.
You tell me 10 cents?
It's all there on the bill of lading, Pedrosian. The handling, demurrage, and freight charges.
I always pay railroad to take my raisins to San Francisco. But what is this?
Well, I don't make the freight rates, Pedrosian.
They jacked up the freight rates. Don't you understand me, Sack? But the prices go up. The rates, they go up, but too.
The way the landlord fixed the rates. No matter what we get, we end up the same way.
Watch what you're doing. That's railroad property.
Mr. Railroad, you put your hand in my pocket, you steal my money.
You know better than that, Pedrosian. The railroad's not in business for its health.
I want my money.
Dash your money! I don't know what you're complaining about. You'll clear a lot more than a man like you could get working for wages.
Mizok Bedrosian does not work for wages. He works for Mizok Bedrosian. I take my rent.
Well, you can't do that, Pedrosian. A deal is a deal. Now, here, take your money.
I take my raisins.
Let him go. But before you do, Pedrosian, I think you ought to know the price I quoted is good for 2 weeks. Those raisins are going to Australia. After that ship leaves, there's no telling when I'll be buying again.
Takes his raisins to town, then brings them back.
Please, Mama.
It's true. If he had sold his raisins, he would be looking ahead to next year instead of the end of his nose.
I do the right thing. Mr. Bedrosian is not somebody to lie down and let people walk over him.
How will we live? What will we eat?
Raisins, huh? Beautiful raisins, 7 tons of them.
In the end, you'll be forced to sell like the others, Misa.
I don't sell. Never, never, never. This is not Turkey. This is America. In Turkey, you talk, they cut your throat. Here, everybody got a right to speak. I like the President of the United States a letter, huh? He stopped the railroad from sheet to farmer.
But the President, he lives in Washington. By the time you get his answer, it will be too late to sell the raisins.
You could write a letter to the governor of California. He lives in Sacramento. He'd get your letter in a couple of days.
Right what I say. Greetings to you, Governor. Me, Miss Bedrosian, has the honor to write you a letter. I am a farmer who raises grapes and makes raisins. I sell my raisins in San Francisco. But the railroad, every year they jack up the price so I can make no money, huh? I want you, as the governor of this state, to do something. I am a taxpayer too.
Food is to people what gasoline is to cars. But a full tank isn't enough. A car needs spark plugs to convert that fuel to energy. Now, vitamins are not spark plugs, but they do help spark food you eat into energy you need. While food provides vitamins, everyone may not be getting enough vitamins in his diet. To help make sure you get them, get Vigran, the squib multivitamin that helps like a spark plug. Helps spark food you eat into energy you need. Get Squib Vigran, the multivitamin that helps something like a spark plug at your drugstore.
Ah, that sore throat.
For minor sore throat due to colds, take Spectracin T lozenges from Squib. Spectracin T gives first aid for sore throat. First aid to help reduce bacteria. First aid against pain. First aid for sore throat. Spectracin T from Squib at your drugstore.
Mercer, you wait, huh? We got 10 cents a pound.
You ain't going nowhere, Mercer.
If we stick together, we can sell it for 10 cents a pound. Work.
You don't get 10 cents.
It's my business if I want to deliver my raisins.
No, it's my business too. It's everybody's business. You be glad we stop you when we get the railroad to take their hand out of our pocket.
That's right. You have no right to stop these men. Let them through.
No.
Well, what are you waiting for, Sheriff? Get them to move. Those boxcars should have been in San Francisco 2 days ago. Same thing happens every year. Some sorehead trying to tell the railroad how to run this business. Open up the street, Sheriff!
Ah, the letter! I got the letter from the governor.
Hey, son of a gun. California State.
What? Wait, give him a time. Please give him a time.
Quiet. Sorry. I want you to read it good and loud so everybody can hear it. Up on the line.
Come on, give us.
Quiet now. Let him read the letter. Read.
Dear Mr. Bedrosian,
That's to you.
That's to me, huh?
the governor has asked me...
What?
From the governor? This was from the governor.
I didn't say no.
Quiet. Let him read the letter.
The governor has asked me to acknowledge your letter of the 5th instant and to inform you of his deep concern.
Further down, where, the railroad, about the railroad.
Go on, boy.
Here it is. Regarding your inquiry about freight rates,
Huh?
Yeah, come on.
the governor regrets...
I'll bet he does.
I knew that wasn't a letter from the governor.
I don't understand. What's it mean? Huh?
that under the present laws, he's not empowered to intervene.
Here's the prison laws. What's this?
What's it mean, they regret, huh?
What do you expect? What do you expect? Big man, the governor.
What is it, raising the farmer? Nobody knows. You know what they call us, the immigrants.
You know what happened to us down here, though?
That's all right.
Nothing. All right, let's clear the street. Get those wagons up to the platform, we'll unload them. Move them up.
Isaac. You didn't eat. You don't sleep. What are you thinking of standing there? You're not different from the others. They sold their raisins. You're going to have to sell yours. Take what they offer you, no matter how little. What else can you do?
Elisa, you do not understand. It is not their money. Not anymore. If I let them step on me, everything I have said is a lie. I am not a man. I am nothing.
$150, $170, $190, $200. There you are.
Bailey. Looks like the Armenian has changed his mind.
Hi, Bedrosian. Ready to sell.
The price is still the same?
Right.
Delivered on the dock in San Francisco as before?
Right.
So!
Well, pull it in. Bedrosian, where are you going? Bedrosian! Bedrosian!
We're going to San Francisco!
Crazy Armenian.
The Great Adventure will return after station identification.
Far to San Francisco?
Far? You think maybe it is too far? Many years ago, we come all the way from Turkey. You were just a little baby then, you don't remember. But first we go to Istanbul. From there we go to Athens, Greece, Naples, Italy. Then we get a big boat. And we go right across...
Hey! You crazy! Hey! Stop him! Come on, please! Hey! Ladies! Oh! Hey! Oh!
We go with you, and we can't follow
The news traveled fast throughout the valley, and by midday, 2 more farmers joined Misak Bedrosian on his way to the Embarcadero in San Francisco. Now there are 6, all willing to risk their hopes, even their lives, rather than submit to the oppression that they'd left the old world to escape.
think they're going to buck the railroad with 6 wagons. Maybe 1 or 2 of them get through. Who cares?
And have some newspaper pick up the story? Not a chance. Not one of those wagons is going to get through to San Francisco. See that sign?
It says the railroad can stop anyone from crossing its tracks anytime it wants to.
Let the buggy across.
Why do you let the buggy go across?
He's not hauling raisins.
Get out of my way. We are going across.
Try it, mister. You'll get both barrels.
Si, you hold these lines. You hold them tight.
Pa, what are you going to do?
You will see what I am going to do.
You're trespassing on railroad property.
Come on, bring on the wagons. Come on across.
Clank.
Come on, go.
Not me. I don't want him on my neck. How far do you think you're going to get bucking the railroad?
Come on, we'll show 'em, huh?
With 6 loads of muscat? Sure, you'll show 'em. You'll get your head busted.
Decide. You hold those lines good, huh?
Now there are 5, and always hanging over them, the threat of the railroad.
They got past the crossing at Madera.
They did? Well, they won't get far. The heat'll get them. Anyway, they'll never get over the mountains. If they do, we'll be waiting for them.
You know where old Tompkins is just about now? At home with his fat wife.
In my village, they have a saying. A man must also go to bed with his conscience. What's he going to tell his wife, huh?
Yeah, he better do a lot of fast talking, the way he ditched us.
Oh, you know what he's gonna tell her. We're crazy, all of us, that we don't get to San Francisco, huh? But we get there. We show him.
Yeah, right now, San Francisco is a long way off.
Ah, like I tell my boy today, we all come much longer away than that. Turkey, huh?
Greece.
Italy.
Germany.
I come all the way from Kentucky in a Zulu car. Me, my kinfolk, all the livestock. I didn't come all this way just to be pushed around.
In America, somebody push you. You push him back, huh?
Yeah, right.
Oh, look. Si here, he make a map for us. Here, look. Well, we start here. We go north along the railroad, turn here, and 2 days we come this far. Now, tomorrow, we turn here, we go over this mountain, we save us maybe 2 whole days. Then it's 3-4 days into San Francisco, huh?
That's, if for the railroad, they don't stop us.
They don't stop us.
The mountains got me worried.
The map say the road go over the mountain, we go over the mountain.
The Chico Pass?
Why? What's the matter?
It's a killer. It's steep and narrow. A lot of mean twists and turns.
Mesok. We have pretty heavy load.
Why we worry now, huh? When we get there, we worry.
Yeah, good.
Hey.
Hey, I think maybe you got the right idea. We get some sleep, huh?
Good. We feel better morning, huh? Cañita.
What is that?
Well, now.
Wake up. There's somebody at the horses.
Horses? Hey! Come on, Lucy. Come on, everybody, get up. Somebody's stealing the horses. Come.
I heard the boys say somebody's stealing the horse.
Maybe it was a fox or a bobcat.
I think maybe Giros have a bad dream.
Huh? You do the right thing. Everybody go back to sleep. You too. I will keep look. All right, how many horses we lose, huh?
I lost 1.
2. No, 3.
The other night hanging on to. Went wild. Couldn't hold him.
I counted him, Pa. 2 horses got away.
Two from 10. Rotten railroad. She gets to you even when she no try. She's sure to melt.
No. Don't make the mistake. It is not the railroad. It is Mr. Somebody. He should melt. Don't worry. We find the horses.
The way that whistle scared him, they're halfway home by now.
Miss Ock, does it mean one of us have to stay behind?
Nobody stays behind. We all go.
What are we going to do, pull in wagons with our hands?
No, we don't pull them with our hands. We put all the boxes on 4 wagons. We go slower, but we go.
How far you think we're going to get? We already lost 2 wagons. We ain't even started yet.
Maybe we lose 3 more wagons, huh? Maybe we only get to San Francisco with 1 wagon. Maybe we only got 1 box of raisins to sell, but we do it together. We show that railroad. You understand?
Yeah, I understand, he said.
Now there are 4. They passed through parched country covered with sun-scorched grass, then along slopes of manzanita and mesquite, which rose toward the Gabilan Mountains and the dangers of Pichico Pass.
For me, huh? Lisa, for me, please. Huh? Let's go. Hurry!
Misak! Misak Petrosian! Wait! Misak!
Which one of you is Misak Petrosian?
Me. What do you want?
I've been looking for you. I'm from San Francisco.
This road does not belong to the railroad. It belongs to the state of California. Permission to pass, not revocable at any time. I say that right, Ryan?
You told him right, Pa.
We are going over that pass. Nobody is going to stop us. Nobody. Now, once again. Hey! Hey! What you doing, huh?
Take it easy. Now, take it easy. I'm a reporter from the Bulletin. We want to get a story about you and your friends.
Story? What kind of story?
About the railroad. The way they're pushing this valley around. People have got their eyes on you. They want to be with you. This thing's been building up for a long time. We want to get some pictures.
Pictures? Of this?
It's news. Whether you get over the pass or not, it's still news.
Mr. Reporter, we get over that pass. If we have to carry the raisins, one by one, like ants carry sand, we get over that pass.
Champion Spot here. Because of prepackaged meats, real bones are scarce, leaving most dogs bone hungry. But nutritious milk bone dog biscuits satisfy bone hunger. They provide chewing exercise to help keep teeth healthy and strong. Wow. Milk bone also removes tooth tartar, a prime cause of bad breath in dogs. Remember, milk bone satisfies your dog's bone hunger.
I'm going to prove that new Nabisco spoon-sized shredded wheat is better than ever. The seismograph proves it's smaller. Now it's very small. Because it's smaller, the toastograph proves it's toastier. Since it's toastier, it's crispier. The crispograph.
Why not just say new spoon-sized shredded wheat tastes better?
Very unscientific, madam. But it does. New from Nabisco.
Now there are three. Before them, the coastal plains. Another 2 days, they'd pass through Gilroy, Morgan Hill, San Jose. Now to the farmers along the way, they have become a symbol of all the dreams that brought them from all over the world to California.
What?
Frisco or bust?
Frisco or bust, bust? Bust! Hey, thank you! See, Frisco or bust, huh? We go!
Look at that. Where are they now?
Just this side of San Mateo.
Well, stop them. I don't care how you do it, just stop them.
It has taken them almost 2 weeks to cover the distance from Fresno to South San Francisco. But now they can feel the breezes coming in off the ocean. Just one more day, and they will discharge their crops on the dock of the Embarcadero.
Get out of the way! You're on railroad property. Can't you read? Read?
Come on, let's get those wagons.
Stop them! Hold up! Stop them! Grab the kid! Grab the kid! Keep on this, kid. You might get hurt. Hand those wagons over! Over the hill!
Break up those wagons!
back to the train.
Look. Look at what they did.
How the 3 wagons, we can find enough pieces to make one.
They cut the harness. We patch it up. They don't hurt to the raisins. We can still pick up the raisins. We can't feel them back in the boxes.
Bravo, Panucci.
Pa? Look, Pa.
Now there is one. Just one to face the vast power of the railroad concentrated in San Francisco.
I think it needs a little more spice.
Perfect.
Hey, now the party begins. Wait. Everybody, come. Everybody. Remember what I promised you? Yeah. We show the railroad, huh? Yeah. Mr. Mercer, you are first,
Because of Misak Bedrosian, California's governor-elect Hiram Johnson finally established the principle that in cases involving the public service, the state had not only the right, but the obligation to protect the people's interest. It happened because one small, obstinate group of Americans refused to accept an authority they considered unjust.
These cameras are filming an unrehearsed 2-hour panel discussion on dental health. Among other things, these mothers talked about toothbrushing and toothpaste. Let's listen to some excerpts about Crest and the importance of dental health.
And the one who is 8, no sooner does she get a tooth in than it's got a hole in it.
Do you think toothpaste can help?
I feel very frankly that Crest has helped my children because the first time we took him, we had 3 cavities. And when we started using Crest, he has had 1 cavity in the last year and a half, and Christy has had none.
How did you start using Crest? Did you see it advertised?
Because of the advertising. They usually have so much percentage fewer cavities, and they usually had 2 test groups. One who brushed with Crest, but without the Floristan, and brushed in exactly the same way, and then the other one who used the Crest formula.
Well, something that I have always wondered about that advertisement was how did they know? They didn't have those children locked up in a room where they was watching them every time they brushed their teeth. How did they know that those kids all done it just like they're supposed to?
Well, don't you imagine in these 2 test groups, they got an equal number of those who probably didn't stick to it as well as they should, and one would balance out the other so that...
This lady is correct, and because of such tests, Crest is the only toothpaste recognized effective against cavities by the American Dental Association. Their Council on Dental Therapeutics says Crest has been shown to be an effective decay-preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care.
I think you've got to give them a good diet.
What else is important for good dental health?
Learn the proper way of brushing and the regular checkups, and then use the best dentifrice that is available that will cut down the cavities, which personally I feel is Crest.
Shouldn't your family be using Crest? The toothpaste for families who want fewer cavities.
Before previewing next week's great adventure, here is Gerald Goff, a teacher and a member of the National Education Association, with a postscript on tonight's story.
One man against many. One single wagon got through. And even the 6 that started were so few, so small a force. But Mizak Bedrosian had the most powerful force in the world, a belief, the miracle of an idea, and the conviction to carry it out against whatever odds. In our country, one man can stand up for his rights and start a chain reaction. Maybe at the beginning he acts just for himself, but often one man's problem becomes everyone's concern. Mizak Bedrosian's victory turned out to be not just his, but his whole state's. He learned the lesson of faith in one's convictions. Justice, which we prize, is not just learned, it is earned. And earning it can be the great adventure.
Here are a few scenes from our next episode of The Great Adventure.
General Washington's asking one of the officers of this regiment to act as a spy.
I'll tell the general there are no volunteers.
Colonel? I'll go, sir. Nathan. You can't.
We all respect your position, Captain Hull. Hale has the right to make his own decision.
Don't forget, the blacksmith shop.
There he goes! Ready for the work!
If you have any prayers, Scholar, you had better say them now.
The Great Adventure has been brought to you by Crest, tested and proved effective against cavities, and Nabisco, makers of quality crackers and cookies.